Here's how to remove the rear wheel on a scooter that has rear wheel drive on it. So this is a motor on the back with chain drive, and it has a drum brake. This one's made by eZip. I imagine other brands are similar. So to get started, we're going to need to look at the top of it to see what's in there. So I'm going to remove this plate with 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. So once that's removed, so everything that drives it is bolted to this plate, and that's connected to the frame with this bolt and then this bolt down here. So I'm hoping that they designed it so that you take those 2 bolts off and then you can remove the whole motor with the wheel on it and put it back. And to get enough slack to move the motor around from the cord, we'll take the floor off of here, and then we've got slack to move it around. There's a zip tie we'll have to cut here. All right, so on the brake side, we'll just need to unbolt this bolt that holds the mechanism onto the frame, and then remove this nut, which holds the cable on, and then it'll come off freely on its own. We're connected to the frame, and I took this nut off of there. So now there's nothing holding it on this way except for this nut. And we're going to remove this nut on the other side, and then it should just be able to slide back, and we should be able to wrangle an inner tube in it somehow, probably from this side while it's laying flat. All right, so with that bolt removed, now let's see if we can get enough of an angle. Yep. That is all I need. So now, without interfering with the adjustment of the drive side of the wheel, we can pop this off and put a new inner tube in there. And then the installation is the reverse of removal. And if you are replacing the inner tube, make sure you get one that you can reach with an air pump once it's on the bike. Some of them are straight, some of them are bent. This one needs a bent one in order for you to be able to put air in it later. All right, let's try to put it back on. So bring it back around here. Really glad I didn't have to take the motor apart and mess with the chain tension or anything. There we go, so that goes on easy enough. And then we take this bolt and put it back in here to connect the motor assembly to the frame. And another one goes right up here. All right, zip tied to the frame, battery goes back in, foot panel goes down, screw it back on. And on the back side, kickstand goes on first. Then your washer, then your nut. Then in the braking department, I'm going to rotate this back up here, connect it on here, and then attach this back to this. There we go, back deck went on with 4 screws, and put the seat in if you like to ride with the seat. And then down below on this particular model, just have to tighten a bolt to hold the seat in, and we're going riding.